Hello and welcome to my channel. I am the all-seeing I, and I am here with a message for the collective. What does Spirit want you to know at this time? I pray this message finds you when it's meant to, and that you're able to get something from it. The first card that came out as I was setting the intention off camera before I got on is the Four of Pentacles, which talks about saving money, security, conservation, scarcity, control, and frugality. So I'm feeling that some of you are needing to be more conservative when it comes to your money and the way that you spend, maybe not as free with your money or with your thoughts or with your feelings. You may need to hold back some and kind of save how you feel, what you have. Um, just keep it to yourself. It's probably best that way anyway, to kind of move in silence, I hear. Um, but yeah, saving money is important, and watching how we spend it, what we spend it on, where we spend it. I feel like some of you are battling with some kind of decision right now. There is a tough decision that may need to be made. You're weighing your options. You may be avoiding making that decision or feeling like you're at a standstill. The Two of Swords is a card of confusion. So maybe you're trying to figure out how to best invest what you have, invest your feelings, invest your money. What can you use it for? Eight of Cups, disappointment, abandonment, withdrawal, escapism, walking away and leaving behind. There are some things that you may need to abandon right now and walk away from, things that you need to move on from. These are things that may have been good for you at one time, but have proven to be not so beneficial anymore. Could be old relationships, old environments, situations that no longer hold your interest, that you need to um, figure out how to move on from. There's better ahead. There's a lot of potential that lies ahead. What else do you need to know right now? That's a bit too many cards that I want to take. So I'm going to shuffle a little bit more. Just a moment. I'm on my customer service shit. Just a moment. What else does the collective need to know at this time? I feel like some of you are dealing with feelings of disappointment, perhaps these things that you're needing to leave behind and walk away from, that you've thought about abandoning, is making you feel bad. There's regret. Maybe you feel like you've made the wrong choice, or you're afraid of making the wrong choice, I feel, because there is some kind of decision that's looming for you to make. Do you end this relationship? Do you cut this person off? Do you leave this job? What is it that you have to do to break away from an otherwise oppressive situation, a situation that you're not completely happy in anyway? Otherwise, you wouldn't be contemplating trying to get away from. The disappointment you feel is real, and that is what has basically brought about this pessimism in you, and feelings of grief and loss. But not all hope is lost. There is still hope to be had here, even though things look a little grim. Things aren't as bad as they seem. There's still hope here, for sure. Don't give up hope. Don't let go of your goals. Don't, whatever plans that you have that require your energy and effort, invest it. I wanted to come out, but went back. What else does the collective need to know? All right, so we had, wow, okay. All right, so I'll put this down for a second because 3 cards came out and I'm going to take them all. All right, so we have the Empress, the Queen of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. There's a lot of positive energy. So, whatever you're feeling down about now, there is reason to look up and look forward and look ahead. The Empress is here. There's abundance, nurturing, fertility, a divine feminine in the mix. Perhaps you're one or you're interested in one. This is a mother figure that you're thinking of, good parent, development, accomplishment, growth, evolution, and action. So a lot of energy here of creation. If you're a divine feminine, you're viewed as this person that is capable of this vessel, this conduit. You're capable of creating so much in this life. Not only are you able to bring life about in this world, but you're able to create and to make new things, to produce, to bring about new life. Queen of Wands is here. Courage, confident, independence, focused, zest for life, determination, and joy. So here we have someone that is incredibly attractive, magnetic, that's very open, isn't shy, is confident and courageous, as the card says. So this is something that you embody and need to tap into in order to bring about new connections and love. I feel like there's definitely opportunities coming to love that you open yourself up to when you love yourself and when you recognize the extent, the true essence of your beauty. We have love, compassion, creativity, new feelings, spirituality, intuition, a new baby, proposal, and marriage. So you may be bringing in new life for real. If you want to be a parent, perhaps that's on the horizon. It's definitely someone viewing you as this extremely fertile energy, this portal of life to life. 10 of Swords. Painful endings, deep wounds, betrayal, loss, crisis, failure, collapse, defeat. I feel like this is more of a past energy. If you're feeling down about something, if you've gone through tumultuous times and, been in bad relationships, I feel like you're right to feel bad about those things, and to have feelings that are, more on the negative side when you've gone through painful endings, or when things have, when certain things have come to pass that maybe, you weren't ready to experience. But the Lovers is here. Wow. Okay. So, yeah, there's love coming in. Love, if it's not there already, love, harmony, relationships, union, partnerships, sexuality, passion, values, alignment, deep love, choice, the strength of two together. So, here we have two people that are extremely attracted to one another. The union is divinely guided and protected. Um, hmm. You may have met your person already. It's possible that you met the romantic partner that you seek in life. Let's get some romance angel cards. I feel compelled to pull some of these just to see what comes out. We have new love. Yeah, a lot of love. I mean, this wasn't intended to be a love reading, but it's coming out that way. New love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So there may be someone in your energy now that you're interested in, or who's interested in you, or that is coming in with this interest in you. Anything else here for the collective? Yes, we have deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. So you may have been connecting with, or maybe connecting with someone that you're not necessarily trusting altogether. You may feel like this person is not who they say they are. Or maybe they're not giving to you what all you feel that you require and desire. And the last card that came out is let your friends help you, ask for and accept support from others. So don't be afraid to ask for help from your friends. Allow them to help you, even if it's just talking to them about this or any connection that you may have. You don't necessarily have to keep it to yourself. Yes, there are things that you should keep inside. There's certain investments that you make in life that you shouldn't tell everyone. But I do feel if there's feelings for someone that you have, they're worth exploring. It's worth talking about to someone that you trust and care about. If you do feel some kind of way about a specific person, I think that you definitely deserve love. Be courageous. Be prepared for anything, because anything can happen. You could meet someone tonight. Oh, engagement ring at the bottom of the deck. Higher commitment, eternity, partnership and union, and completion. So, anything is possible. Be hopeful. That was one of the cards that came on. One of the messages in the beginning was to have hope, because not all hope is not lost. You have cutting out, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment. So if there's someone in your life that's giving you the silent treatment or cutting you out, and you're in separation from, perhaps it's this person that you're feeling is deceptive. Maybe you feel they're cutting you out for a reason. They're not talking to you because they're talking to other people, or there's something going on behind the scenes with them that you don't know. Camera, making memories, learn from the past, and perception. So, just take this as a lesson. You can't trust everyone, but you do have friends in your life that you can talk to. So just have discernment when it comes to, you know, who you let in and who you talk to about what, especially as it pertains to new love and connections, because I feel like some of you are going to be meeting someone if you haven't already, and love is going to take center stage in your life to see if anything else wants to come out. Yeah, partying, time with friends, having fun, happily single, living in the moment, friends. So, yeah, prioritize your friendships, you know, like maybe in the midst of waiting for, you know, love to come around, if it's not already there and in your energy, you know, if it's there and in your energy, definitely try to, you know, embrace that love and nurture it. You know, if you feel like the connection is worthwhile, do what you can to, you know, to help it grow, to water the connection. But also, you know, don't do that at the expense of other uh, or the expense or exclusion of other friendships or people, because I think that's important too. You know, if you are single, then just enjoy your time alone while you're alone, because if you don't already have someone in your life that's showing interest, that person is definitely on their way. So that's all I have for right now. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, like, share, all that good stuff while you're here if you're so inclined. And yeah, until next time, thank you for watching. Bye.